I think I'm almost ready now. So I guess while I finish setting this up, I'm just going to give a little quick explanation as to what this is. This is not the original Super Mario All-Stars on the SNES. This is actually a ROM hack of a particular game. I believe it's New Super Mario Bros. For Wii. Hence the new at the start of the title there. So this is something that Moo told me about a month or 2 months ago, and it seems kind of interesting as a concept. I've heard that it's a bit janky, but I'm going to play through it anyway. It'll probably take me a few sessions, like probably several sessions actually, to get through all of this, but this is going to be where I'll be kind of chilling a bit to like kind of classic Mario games, but with a twist. You'll see what I mean when I start playing it. I'm almost done, just need to do something real quick. One moment. Okay, right, I think we're good to go now. Let's just see if this actually works. Okay, there we go. So this is made by, I don't know the name of the person, but it's Brazilian. I know that much. Like it's like a YouTuber from Brazil that made this, so it's going to be in Portuguese, so I won't be able to read it. But you can at least see the title screen, and it's kind of like All-Stars, sort of using like modern assets. This is going to be a weird thing. Like, if you've not seen this, it's going to be weird. But it'll be kind of fun, I think. Let me adjust the volume a little bit. Right, okay, so I was testing it earlier. I'm going to delete that save file and then we can start the game. Right, okay, let's start.
Here we go.
So as the name suggests, it is kind of Mario All-Stars. It's got all the Mario All-Stars games. Feel free to translate that, whoever looks at this, I guess. The only part of that I can read is Satoru Iwata. The rest of that I have no idea what it's saying. Well, I can see Save Game and Project New Super Mario All-Stars HD, but that's about it. Facebook. Right, okay, let's do this. But yeah, again, this is like a ROM hack using Mario Wii. New Super Mario Bros. Wii, rather. So get ready for a little bit of jank here and there, and something of an experience, like Angel said. Oh, hang on a second, I think... Yeah, this happened earlier as well. I think I have to like manually restart the game. 1 second, please. I think when you like make a new save file, you have to restart for some reason, but after that it's fine. Restart. Let's try that again. Wait a minute. Technical difficulties right off the bat. That's a sign of good things to come. Let's try that again. Restart. Wait a minute, am I pressing the right button here? Bear with me a second. I'll get this. Maybe I should just like load the entire thing again. Hang on. Why is this not working? Let me reload the entire program, because it's clearly not working for some reason now. Even though it was working fine earlier. Right, so... should start working now, I believe. Right, here we go. Sorry about that. These things happen, I guess. I guess that me there was the person that made this. Right, so the save file should have been created now, so it should actually work this time, I hope. Yep, there we go.
Let's play.
Let's play. I can't do Mario's voice. I mean, I can't really do any voice, maybe except for Dr. Light from Mega Man 8. So there you go, you've got Super Mario World, you've got a number of games, but we're gonna go very slowly to Super Mario Bros. And I guess I'll just like play through the entire thing. But yeah, I briefly tested this earlier just to make sure everything was working, and it seems like it is working, so... Oh. Didn't mean to backtrack there. Also, if the audio is cutting out, that's the game, that's not me. So yeah, don't mind the audio cutting out, I can't do anything about that. Like, maybe there is a way to, like, make that not cut out as much, but I think that's just, like, a quirk of, like, how this is operating. So I'm playing the Super Mario Bros. 1, but it's still called Isle de Yoshi for some reason. Which means Yoshi's Island, which is, like, the Mario World level. So yeah, it's kind of a faithful recreation of, like, the old Mario games using the Wii engine. Alright, okay, so I was actually wondering if they remembered that there was a 1-up there, because some people that like try to remake levels don't know about that 1-up. So I'm going to be judging this on like accuracy, I guess. It seems fine. Also, I kind of like this version of like the Mario 1 music. We've even got like the chocolate blocks. So yeah, it seems fine. Look at Mario's face though. Something about his face looks a little bit off. Like, his eyes look like they're a little bit too close together, I don't know. I noticed that when I was testing earlier to make sure this was working. Oh my god, what the fuck? I don't think that's supposed to happen, what the fuck? Why is it doubling up the music? Yep, we're already knee-deep in fucking jank. I think in recent years Mario's become a bit more of a reclusive, kind of a hermit kind of person. Like, he doesn't really go out as often as he used to. He's like, you know what, I could go down that pipe, maybe go rescue Peach. But I'm just gonna stay inside. Game over, Return of Ganon. Okay, let's continue. This song is the same though. I'm assuming they know the Starman is here. Yep. What about the coin block here? Is it here? There it is. Right, well so far they seem to know their stuff in terms of like where all the blocks and secrets are. You'd be surprised how many people don't actually know about this coin block. And then of course the 1-up. So I'm kind of taking my time, but I think I'm going to start speeding through this just a little bit. Once I get through the first set of levels. Can I still ground pound this? Oh yeah, you can do that in this game. Okay then. I like how that pipe led to nowhere, like if you looked at the top of the pipe. Maybe they should have added a few more blocks to hide that. Like, I know everybody knows about that secret, but that kind of breaks the immersion a little bit, if you can see that. So I'm kind of wondering how this game handles the Bowser fights. Because I tested this, but I only played the first couple levels just to make sure everything was actually working. I didn't actually get as far as Bowser's Castle when I was testing this. Ah, fuck. Don't you love it when you mash the A button impatiently and then you accidentally restart the level? Oh my god, the music's doubling up again. Why is it doing that? Also, I noticed the HUD shows me like 3 star coins. Don't mind that, like there's no star coins in this. Maybe when we get to Super Mario World, you'll start to see them because Dragon Coins, but in this game in particular, there are no Star Coins. It's just, again, I guess that's part of the HUD they couldn't remove. Either that or they're really fucking well hidden, because I've seen no Star Coins, but I'm pretty sure they're not here. Right, there we go. Also, I kind of like that they used the mountain terrain for this particular level, just to add to the relative atmosphere, I guess. Just to make it look more like mountainous, I guess. So I increased the resolution of the game. God damn it, this music. I increased the resolution so the Mario model's like higher fidelity, but you can see the textures are like really fucking low quality for some reason. Again, this is a very janky production. I'm not going to be too harsh on it though, I'm just playing this for fun really. This is a very foot-tapping cover of Bowser's Castle. It's got like nice drum beats and everything. Also, how many people were aware of this secret? Like these 3 coin blocks and then there's like another 3 up here. I played this game when it first came out when I was like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 years old. And I had no idea about these coin blocks until the Game Boy Color version of Super Mario Bros. Came out, Mario Bros. Deluxe. Because when you have to do like the post-game stuff, like collect the Yoshi egg, he's hiding in one of those blocks. And I had no idea about that. Oh, they've got an actual Bowser here. Okay then. Obrigado, Mario. Massa nova princesa está en otro castillo. Which I guess means, thank you, Mario, but your princess is in another castle. I cannot read Portuguese for the life of me, so apologies to anyone from Brazil. It's blurred out. Wait a minute, what's that say? I do like how it uses an updated version of Deluxe's world map. Yeah, that was something that I noticed myself, actually. Like, this is, if you've played Mario Bros. Deluxe on Game Boy Color, they've got a map that looks very much like this. The Game Boy Color version had like a lot of screen crunch to it, but I loved that game growing up just because it was nice to have a portable version of Mario at the time. There it is. Oh yeah, you can do your spin jump in this as well, or your air twirl. Don't remember if there's anything in that block. Guess not. So yeah, for a ROM hack, it's janky, yes, but I give it an A for effort, because it seems pretty cool so far, this idea. Bowser doesn't even fall, I didn't even notice that. Is this game running at 60 frames per second for you guys, or is it like kind of choppy? Hang on a second, I'm trying to... Let me see if I can fix this. It's running smooth as butter. Right, okay then. For some reason my preview looks a little bit choppy, but I think that's just on my end. But it's not super choppy, it's just like... kind of like juggling between 60 and 30 it feels like, but if it's like smooth enough, that's fine I guess. Also, welcome to the stream, Moo. Thank you for telling me about this, by the way. Something's wrong with Mario's eyes, like they're really close. Like when I was testing this earlier, I took a screenshot of like Mario when he does that. I want to show you this, like I'm gonna do a direct comparison here. 1 second. Okay, so let's do a direct comparison of what we're seeing here. So check this out. Right, so here, wait a minute. trying to drag this image over, but... Oh, there it is, right, okay. So here is, like, this is the little lives counter thing you see in the top right there, so we're going to use that for comparison. That's how Mario's face normally looks. And then this is how he looks in-game. I don't know if this is how it normally looks, but something looks really off about his face. I don't know what it is. Also, I don't know what's going on with his overalls. I don't know if that's like a jeans texture or if that's like a glitch, or... Also, Mario's arm is like barely hanging onto his shoulder. I didn't even notice that before. It's a me, Bodlegio! There we go. Now it looks 100 times better. Oops. I think I went in the wrong direction. Yeah, I went in the wrong direction now. You've got to go left now, not right. That's weird. Was that like that in Deluxe, or is this like designed differently? Can I go down this pipe? No? Okay then. Time for the water level, yay! I guess. Well, this is an interesting cover. You're not supposed to leave the water. What the fuck? I mean, I know they can fly in midair, but it's just weird seeing the bloopers leaving the actual water. It is cool that you can jump out of the water though, because you couldn't do that in the original Mario. Like in the original Mario, it like keeps you within the water. Like for example, I can actually jump out here if I wanted to. Not that it really changes anything, but yeah. Try doing that in the original Mario, it's impossible. Believe me, I've tried. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get through the first Mario, but I'm just going to play every single level. Probably take me like an hour or so. Not a particularly long game, especially if you've played Mario before. I like how every level has to remind you what you're playing. Ah, shit.
Oh no!
Oh, I guess the death music just didn't feel like working today.
Oh, Mexico!
Also, interesting choice of using the desert theme in the background, for some reason. I would have used the beach theme myself, but each to their own, I guess. Oh, come on. I don't know if they're randomly generated or if they're scripted to pop out at certain spots in this one. Because in the original game, I think it was random. Yeah, I think they might be scripted to pop out at the same spot every time. I'm not entirely sure, but... Either that or I'm just getting really bad luck and I'm jumping into the wrong spots. Oh no, it is random. Okay then, well I'm just having bad luck then. Fucking... I never normally have this bad luck, bad of a luck, whatever. I never normally have this much issue with this level. So I'm already a bit annoyed with this one. I mean, that was my fault. I instinctively jumped even though I shouldn't have. But I'm not going to talk, I'm just going to focus because all my lives are going away. I really don't want to start losing all my lives now. I mean, if I just walk like this, without jumping around. Yeah, they seem to kinda jump at the same arcs. But it's kind of annoying because they always get in my way. Like, they always jump in such a way that they always, like, get in my way. I don't fucking know.
Oh, need to go.
It's hard to describe why I'm struggling with this, but... There we go, finally. It could be that they're jumping frequently, I'm not sure why.
Mario time.
Not sure why I was struggling with that one so much. How many lives did I lose there? Like 5 or 6?
Yeah.
Right, time for 2-4.
Need to go.
Still don't know why it's saying Yoshi's Island in the bottom there. I actually kind of really like this cover of the Bowser's Castle theme. So I don't know if they made this, or if this is like some random composition made on OC Remix or something. But it's got good percussion, it's got a nice like guitar riff thing going on. Wow, that's a lot of fireballs. Oh. Can I not hit him? Nope, I can't hit him. He's not even doing anything, like the fireballs are not coming from him. Okay then. Yeah, he isn't falling at all, god damn it. Quality, ladies and gentlemen, that's quality right there. Right, well I guess I can save the game there. Onward to World 3 now. Again, the audio cutting out is just the game loading. I don't know how to fix that.
Need to go.
Of course, the only downside with playing the first Super Mario Bros. Is that you don't have access to all the other power-ups that Mario games, since this game is, like, giving you. So I just have, like, Fire Flower Mario as my best weapon. You know, I kind of wonder if Mario 2 is in this and how that works, because that game plays very differently from Mario 1 and 3. So I didn't see Mario 2 because I didn't scroll over to the other side of the screen. There was some Game Boy games in there and there was Mario World, but I'll have to see what other games are on this. I believe there's like some more games beyond the All-Star stuff in the Game Boy ones, but I don't know the entire list. But yeah, I'll check them out after I finish Mario 1.
Oh yeah, Mario time. Yeah. Need to go.
You'd be surprised what they've got in store. I don't know if I should be excited or worried when you say that, but I guess I'll find out soon enough. I mean, I could have used the warp zones to like get through this quicker, but I kind of want to play through all the levels and just like take in the effort. I mean, yeah, it's like a bit janky here and there, but there is effort here. There's no denying that. Not perfect by any means, but it's kind of cool as far as ROM hacks go. I mean, it's better than like 80% of the ROM hacks out there where it's like raw Mario naked. Or like Kaizo stuff. Or like change Mario with Sonic and then do like a really shitty 2-frame animation of like him running. Hi Cray. Oh yeah, that's right, Astral Chain came out recently. I watched you play that a little bit. I'm kind of dwelling on whether or not I should get it. It looks quite difficult, like you were struggling with it a little bit, compared to like Bayonetta. The only Platinum games I've ever played are like the 2 Bayonetta games I've never played. I tried the demo for Wonderful 101, but I didn't buy that game. At least I'm making back my 1-ups that I lost earlier if I just hit the top of the goalpost. You know what? Something really off about this Mario face. I kind of feel like I should keep it on the screen. Let me try something real quick. Let's see. Filters. Bear with me a second. I'm gonna try something. And there we go. Chroma keyed that fucker. Let's put it here. You're gonna have to stare at that for the entire duration of this. Damn it. I don't know if there's any hitboxes on Bowser. I guess not. It's kind of hard to tell, really. The combat doesn't feel as snappy or as good as what you expect from Platinum. Right, okay then. I guess I'll wait a while and see if they like patch it to make it like better. I don't doubt that it's still a pretty high quality game because Platinum usually is the key word there, but they usually put out really high quality games. But then I remembered they made Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, whatever it was called, like that game from a few years ago, and then I got sad. I forgot what the subtitle of it was, but I had my eye on that game for a while because Platinum was making it, and then it turned out to be shit. But it was like a TMNT game that was like a fighting... not a fighting game, it was like a hack and slash. Kinda like Bayonetta, or Transformers Devastation. Transformers Devastation is a pretty good licensed game from Platinum, but TMNT was not. And I absolutely adore the TMNT franchise, so I was really hoping that was going to be good, but it wasn't. I'm already at 3- Castle, that didn't take long. Or 4-. Wait a minute, did I... Is this 3- Castle or 4- Castle? 3- Castle? Wait, did I do this one already? Hang on a second. No, I did do this. Sorry, I'm having a brain fart. Sorry, I thought I was going left there for a second because I was going left previously. I wasn't thinking. Also, the music's doubled up again. I can tell that's going to happen a lot tonight. Yeah, sorry about me replaying 3-3 there. I thought I was going the right way. Or the left way. Yeah, I'm not sure how many people here have played the Game Boy Color port of Super Mario Bros. Super Mario Bros. Deluxe, but it had a lot of cool features in it. Again, the only downside to that game was like the screen crunch, but considering that was like a portable Mario 1 back in the day, that was like something I could look past personally. But it had like some really cool like post-game stuff, like you could do like a score attack thing where you had to like complete objectives and then get the most... You had to like basically beat the score quota for each level, which was like a nice form of like replay value and incentive, like it was pretty cool. I'm not going to cheese this, I'm just going to play it normally. Is the frame rate choppy again? Because on my end the preview seems to be a bit choppy. I think I can fix that. I think that's something I'm going to have to tend to every now and again.
Oh yeah, Mario time!
I love how frequently the music keeps doubling up during the menu. Really fucking weird that it's doing that so often. I don't know if that's an emulation thing, but I have a feeling it's not. I think it's just like a glitch they couldn't fix. Wait, there's a ceiling? Hang on. I thought my Mario bumped his head there. Yeah, no, there is a ceiling for some reason. That's weird.
Oh yeah, Mario time!
But yeah, about the whole astral chain being really hard, have you tried like... Is there difficulty options? Have you tried turning that down to see if it's any better? Because from what I've seen of you playing it, it seems like the default difficulty is like really fucking hard for some reason. Because I saw you like fighting that boss on the second mission and you almost beat it and then you died at the very end of it, which was really frustrating looking. Oh yeah, it's this level. Does this even work? Wait a minute. I'm gonna quickly check this to see if this loops around. Oh, okay, so that's how they do it. Not exactly seamless, but it gets the job done, I guess. You know, I'm kinda curious. Later. It's a shame I can't jump down after I go around Bowser. I wonder if I can actually get into the Toad Room without triggering the switch. Maybe if I'm small I can do that. I'm just gonna stare at Bowser. It's on the normal setting and the other two are easier, but they seem like they're the easy and very easy mode settings. I kinda hate playing Platinum stuff on less than normal difficulty. If the enemies weren't so hard to dodge, I think I could cope with the game. Yeah, there's also the fact that the game runs at like 30 frames per second and not 60, which is not as smooth as Bayonetta. So there is that to take into consideration. Like, because the more frames you have, the more improved that your like reaction times will be. Because you'll have like more frames to see what's coming. If that makes sense. I mean, 30 frames is fine, but I don't know about 30 frames for a game like a Platinum game. Especially if you have to, like, time your dodges at the critical moment. Oh yeah, I forgot Mario runs really fucking fast when he's got the Starman. Oi! I don't remember if there's a mushroom in here, or like some sort of power-up. I mean, there's coins, but it's not really useful, is it? Why does the music start off with a Yoshi's Island coin sound effect? Every time I see those signs in the background, they look like fucking wooden pallets. Right, we're a little over halfway through this now. Won't be too long before I get to World 8. Time for bullshit. Or I could do this. Yeah, I mean, you've got the modern Mario platforming luxuries, these levels are like much easier. But I still hate Hammer Bros nonetheless. Ha! Just fucking cheesing that entire segment.
Oh yeah, Mario time!
The music was stolen / ripped from a YouTube video. What song? What, this song, you mean? What about the Bowser's Castle song? 'Cause I kinda want to listen to that again. Like, outside of this. I don't know why, it just sounds good. So yeah, one thing that you may have noticed about the first Mario game is that some levels repeat themselves, but they try to differentiate it by like adding extra hazards and stuff in there. Like that was one of those levels, I think that was like 1-3, but they have bullet bills. I think 7-4 is like a repeat of 1-4, but they add like extra fire bars and shit. Oh no, wait, this is 1-4? Or, no, this is a 2-4, sorry. But yeah, the latter half of the game is where you start to see some of these levels repeat, just with, like, more stuff to avoid. Yep. I'm not entirely sure if these fire bars are spinning on a global timer, or if they, like, stop spinning as soon as they're on the screen. Okay, I didn't realise I could actually walk under Bowser. I guess Bowser just has no hitbox. I think. So I'm not entirely sure if he's got a hitbox in the middle or if you can just like completely walk past him. Like, because every time I get to him, I still see fireballs spawning, so really you're just like dodging the fireballs more than you're actually dodging Bowser. There we go. Right, 3 worlds left. 6, 7, and 8. I don't know if this doubling up of the music is going to fix itself. Got a feeling it's not. That's fine, we'll just leave it like that. It adds to the janky charm of the game, I guess. Just leave it like that. At least the music in the actual levels are fine. Whoa, green coins? Yeah, I don't think they quite fixed the palette on this level. The coins looked a little bit green. But they're not quite green, but they have a green hue to them. Shit. Wanted to retain that fire for her.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
You wonder how this handles the maze segments? I did one of those levels earlier. It just does one of those like warping transitions when you go the wrong way. I don't remember if there's any warp pipes in this area. I forgot that this game in particular had a level that looked like fucking Pipe World from Mario 3. Someone on the development team of Super Mario Bros. 3 must have looked at this level and be like, you know what, let's make a whole world out of this. Maybe Miyamoto was the person that thought that was cool looking. There we go. I like how even the stairs going up to the flagpole has like a fucking pipe in the middle of it for no reason. Just silly looking. You know, I just come to the realization, if this game has Mario All-Stars, I wonder how they handled the springs that make you, like, jump a million miles into the air. I'm also getting PTSD flashbacks of that one level that had the big bouncy springs, but the spring kept disappearing in the Famicom version. There we go. You wonder if this world was stolen from Mario Fan Games Galaxy? Could have been. Can't really tell you if that's the case, but maybe. It's crazy to think that it's almost been 8 years since we last got a new 2D Mario game. That's not the longest we've had no 2D Mario. I think the longest period we've had between having no 2D Mario was like Super Mario World and New Super Mario Bros. On DS. Like, that was what, like 15 years? 1991 and then 2004, 2005. So nearly 15 years. Didn't even have to hit the switch. It is still a while, yeah. I feel like that if Nintendo wants to do a new 2D Mario, they're gonna have to like reinvent. They're gonna have to like reinvent it and not like rely on the new Mario moniker or engine. I think they pretty much got all they could out of that, it seems like. Got this music. Right, 2 more worlds to go. Wow, that's a little bit too many bullet bills. Maybe they could have toned them down a little bit. I don't know if you can hack this game to like put an upper limit on how many bullet bills appear at once. But yeah, in the original, like no more than 2 bullet bills appear, I don't think. And then in this game it's like 50. Shit. Oh, come on! The fuck? And that is why I hate fucking Hammer Bros. I believe the next one is the water level, I think.
Oh yeah, Mario time!
Like, this game only has 2 water levels and I don't think there's any on World 8. Super Mario Land came out in 1992, well yeah, I guess that would be the last 2D Mario then. But if we're talking like just the mainline, like the flagship 2D Marios, then it would be Mario World, but yeah, technically Mario Land 2. But that's still like a long time without like a new Mario. We had to wait even longer for like the Koopa kids to appear in the Mario game again, because they last appeared in Mario Worlds. Or I guess if you want to get technical, they appeared in Yoshi's Safari, but they didn't show up until like fucking Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, and that was like a long time. Like, I don't know when Superstar Saga came out, but it was like somewhere in the middle toward the end of the GBA's life, so that was like about a decade or so. It was weird that they didn't use the Koopa kids for that length of time. Meanwhile, make room for fucking Bowser Jr. and Mario Sunshine. You keep your hands off my mama! What's that say? Ah, Toady the Fox, thank you very much for the host. I won't let you take Mama Peach away! Sorry, I still have a big, like, hang up with, like, Bowser Jr. and Mario Sunshine. Shit. I mean, I kinda meme about it nowadays, but he's not my favourite character, I'll just say that much. Leave my mama alone, you bad man! I like how, like, it's really funny that, like, Peach is completely oblivious to the whole thing. Like, she actually questions it, like she believes it, or she almost believes it. It's like, I'm your mama? And it's like, what? I know Mario games have never been known for their, like, intricate plots and stuff, but it's just so fucking weird and wrong to me. Maybe that's why Nintendo doesn't really do plots for Mario games. Like, they can do plots for Zelda games, but not Mario. Although I kind of like the storyline for... Oh. I don't know if you can stomp on them, like, out of the water. But I kind of like the plot for Mario Odyssey, actually, and... Technically there's, like, a ton of plot in Mario Galaxy, but it's, like, hidden away as, like...
Oh yeah, Mario
documents that you can read, like lore books or whatever. Like, I didn't bother with that. I'm not the kind of person that, like, goes into reading paragraphs upon paragraphs of, like, lore about, like, the deeper story of the game. So it's not really something that I bother, like, consuming. I'm sure some people have, though. I remember seeing the game theory on, like, the lore of Mario Galaxy, and how apparently, like, Peach is, like, Rosalina's daughter or something like that. I forgot the exact details, but it was something weird.
Oh,
And this is where I'm going to start losing my lives again, because I hate the way they jump in this particular remake. See what I mean? Also, I don't know why the death sound cuts off like that. I think it's just a glitch. Whenever anything weird happens, I'm just gonna like mark it up as a glitch with the game itself.
Oh no!
It would be nice to get a Mario Sunshine remaster, but I would rather get Mario Galaxies 1 and 2 on Switch. But either or would be great. There is a lot of things they could do to improve Mario Odyssey, Sunshine, sorry, did I say the wrong words?
Oh no!
I'm getting my terms mixed up, but yeah, Sunshine, I could see them fixing that up a bit.
Oh,
Make the controls a bit more tight, make the game run at 60 frames per second. Maybe change the aesthetics a little bit so it doesn't feel out of place, because Mario Sunshine, it's a nice looking game, but compared to the other 3D Mario games, it looks really out of place for some reason. I mean, I guess that was the intent, like they were trying to make it feel like it was like a vacation sort of thing, but something about it still feels a little bit off, aesthetically speaking. I can't really tell you what, but when you look at it, you kind of have that feeling in the back of your head that something looks a bit weird. Ah! I thought I died there. I hate this. Fuck! Okay, thank fuck. I hate that! That's way worse than the original Mario.
oh yeah, Mario time!
Like, just the frequency of them and the fact that they jump in such an arc that it's very easy to jump into them by accident. That's really frustrating, but at least I'm done with the cheap bridge levels now, so I don't have to worry about that anymore. Didn't we already get a reuse of 2-4? Or is this a different level? I feel like this is the third time I've done this level, but okay. There we go. Yeah, the blue coins were a bit weird, like they tried to give you a bit of replay value with the blue coin system. But when it comes to 100% in the game, it's a bit of a nightmare trying to get all the blue coins. Right, so we're now in World 8. Which for some reason is covered in boulders on the map. Not sure why. Oh, that's weird. I guess they forgot to remove the black on this like texture. Should have made it like an alpha. For some reason I thought a Starman was up there. Oh wait, there it is. Time to get a million one-ups, I guess. There we go. Oh yeah, that fucking Manta Ray mission. I hated that one. I think most people hated that one. They could easily improve that a bit. Also that one where you have to like use flood underwater to like brush the teeth of like an eel or something. That one was also kind of annoying. But I think the Manta Ray one was like the worst. That was like the most infamous from what I remember. You should try the Mario is missing levels. What? There's Mario is missing in this? Ah.
Oh no! Need to go.
I've got a ton of lives, so I think I'll be fine. If Mario 2 is in this, I think I'm going to check that next, but I'll look at the list of games after I finish this one. Because I'm kind of curious to see how many games are in this exactly. All I know is that there's like more than like what Mario World had to offer. Mario All-Stars, sorry. So it's got all the All-Stars games and it's got Worlds, but there's like other stuff. Like I saw the Game Boy games earlier, but I didn't see anything beyond that.
Oh yeah, Mario time.
Right now for the worst level in the game, which is the one with the fucking Hammer Bros. Oh yeah, now that you mention it, yeah, this is from Mario Deluxe, like the map. Because I can kind of see the pixels and stuff around the edges of the island. When it zoomed out there, it looked a bit more like the Game Boy map. It's just so zoomed in, it's kind of hard to tell that it's from that.
Oh no!
Of course. Did anyone see that Steve Gaming thing? I think I asked about this the other day when I played Mario Maker 2, but Steve Gaming did a video like this past week about like the worst enemy in Mario Maker 2. And he couldn't figure out which of the three, like there was three enemies.
Oh no!
I forgot what the other two were, but Hammer Bro was one of them. I think Dry Bone Fish was another one, and there was something else. But he couldn't figure out which of the three were the worst, so he basically put it up to a vote for like people watching the video to like vote on it. I voted for Hammer Bros because I just can't stand them. And now we wait for those two to go on the platform so that I can actually take them out. There we go. Shit. There we go. Right, now the rest of the level will be easy, now that I've got the fire flower again. Alright, I'll see you later, Toadie. Thanks for watching. Right, final level coming up. And then I'll check out the list of games and then play, I guess, Mario 2 if it's in here. Whoop. They've zoomed out so much I can see the actual water. So that's like a immersion breaking. Just a little bit immersion breaking there, but that's fine. I guess the final Bowser's going to do jack shit as well. He's just going to stand there, even after I destroy the bridge that he's standing on. I remember playing through this level when I was very young and I couldn't for the fucking life of me figure out how you did this. Especially this part because you didn't see the block. It wasn't until I watched my older brother play the game that we figured it out, like how to actually beat the level. It was just that one part with like the hidden block that we didn't know for the longest time. I bet most people got stuck there as well. And keep in mind, the original Mario was like a very unforgiving game. Like, it didn't like just hand out extra lives like it was candy. Like, you had like, at best, 3 or 4 extra lives when you got this far into the game. And at worst, 1 or 2 lives. So you didn't have a lot of chances to actually get through this entire level, and there's no checkpoints. But that was like video games back then, that was just like tough shit. Oh, we're actually doing something. There we go. Don't know why they couldn't program that for the earlier fights, but okay. I'm still moving Mario. What? Why? What's wrong with Mario? Like, he was walking, but it was like sliding. Is that a fucking clay model? Okay, I didn't do that. Even the fucking scripted movement wasn't correct. What the fuck? Yay, I'm in midair! How do I get down? Call a scientist! Oh, there you go, that was the first Mario. Right, well it seems like there is Mario 2, so I'll check that next. Yeah, I believe Cat111 is the person that made this, so I'm gonna see his name a lot. Newer team. Oh yeah, newer Super Mario Brothers, I've heard of that one. Stupid Mario Bros fan, good name. It is janky, yeah, it's really janky. Okay, so how do I get back to I don't know which one takes me back to game selection. Not this one. Let's save. I guess this is like, leave this. Right, let's see the list of games then.
Let's play.
Oh no, we're back here again. How do I get back to game selection? Do I seriously have to walk all the way back out here? Really? Of course the music doubles up while we're doing this. You gotta walk all the way back, oh god. Right, well, that's gonna be a whole lot of nothing for like 5 minutes. I hope you're enjoying double music as well as the audio cutting from like the game loading. Yeah, maybe for the next time I stream this I'm going to see if I can figure out how to stop that audio cutting out. It's because the game is loading, but I don't know if there's like any way to mitigate the audio cutting out, because I know it's a bit annoying to listen to that, but there's nothing I can do about it right now. Oh, no. Mario, go back! Yeah, I hope that Joel streamed this once. I never saw it myself. I think Moo told me that Joel streamed it once. Where are we at right now? World 3? Right, okay, a couple more worlds to go. At least the music stopped playing, so you're no longer being assaulted in both your eardrums. Oh. I forgot World 2, you walk to the other direction. Yeah, without the doubling it'd be alright, but for some reason that happens way more often than it should. Right, almost there. I guess since I beat one game I can save at any point, yeah? Yeah, I can save. Right, okay, so save game and I should start back here. Right, okay, so that's Mario done. Let's have a look at the rest of the games, like the list, and then I'll do Mario 2. And yes, this is like the actual scrolling speed. It takes a while. So we've got Mario Land 2, we've got Mario World, Mario Land 1. Got Lost Levels, of course. There's Mario 2. Mario 3. Oh, they've got the original Donkey Kong on here. And the original Mario Brothers, and... What? Excuse me, Hotel Mario, what? Oh, so I guess you weren't kidding about Mario's missing? But... Oh no, no, I don't want to go in there. Fuck. I'm not doing that yet. We're gonna save that for later. I didn't press up, like you press up to select your game, by the way. You know what they say? Oh, toasters! Toast, toast! Right, I'm gonna go to Mario 2, we'll play through that now. And then maybe I'll do one of the Game Boy games if there's time for that afterwards.
Let's go.
Mundo 1. I guess Mundo is the Portuguese version of Subcon. Okay, can I pick up these things? Look at the Shy Guys. Okay, so you can't actually pick up vegetables in this game. There is star coins though. Also, there's no tweezers in this game. Or is it tweezers or tweezos? Those bird things. But the ninjas are here. I love the Shy Guy animation. Like, they're having a really good time. You know what I should do? Hang on. I want to try something. We need to see this in its high definition glory. Having such a lovely day and then dies. It was too gruesome, so I had to show that off the screen. I had to make sure that wasn't on the screen. Oh. Whoops. Death sound is still broken for some reason. Which is funny because it's like a 2-second audio clip and it's like still broken. So yeah, it's kind of weird that they couldn't figure out how to implement like picking up and throwing shit, which kind of sucks. That's like a big part of this game. But whatever. I'm kind of curious now as to what they're using as the Birdo model then. I guess we'll find that out when we get there. Let's just Oh, god damn it. Sorry, that was my fault. Is there mushrooms in this game, or am I just stuck with one hit? What is that? Is that a vegetable? I can't reach it though. I like that they integrated the baz into this. Ba. Oh. Oh, so that's how they do that. Right, okay then, so that's how you get into the reverse thing. So wait, I can pick up that POW block? I guess I need to do it from the side. Whoa. Did you see that? That was weird. Okay, that just doesn't even work. I'm noticing a lot more jank with this game compared to the first Mario, just because a lot of features are missing. No one up there. Did I not get a Starman after 5 cherries? I guess not. Oh well. I wonder if there's a cover for the underground music in this game. Oh yeah, there is. Cool.
Oh no! Oh, let's go!
Oh no, I have Wii Remote bounding shake, like, bounding shake? I have Wii Remote shaking bounded, also there is no checkpoints. Like, Wii Remote shaking does this. Your twirl. Oh wait, you mean while I'm standing on top of the turnips? I guess I'll try that. Oh, it does work! Okay, awesome. Wow, those are really powerful turnips. Fucking shockwaves and everything. Right, okay, now the game's going to be like 50% more tolerable now that I can actually like throw shit. Kinda sucks that I can't get a Starman by picking up 5 cherries though. So I guess I can pick up the POW block by doing that as well. No? POW block just doesn't work. for some reason those ones don't work. Yeah, a little bit of inconsistency here with the rules. It's like, oh, you can pick these up, but you can't pick these ones up. I'm not going to bother with the 3 coins. Oh! Yeah, that's totally fair. Just put him right on the spawning point, why don't you? Isn't there like another potion here, or... Pretty sure there'd be another potion for another subcon door here. Guess not. That's just so funny how it's just like shockwaves from that thing. Also, I'm kind of surprised they made like ninja models for this game. Because I don't think ninja were actually in New Super Mario Bros. Oh, there's a secret up here. Oh, I guess that's how they did that then. Whenever I hear this overworld music, I just think of the Super Mario Bros. Super Show, because they used this song a lot. The Super Show used a lot of the music from Mario 2. Oh, they actually have Birdo as in this. One shot and it's dead. I wasn't expecting it to die in one fireball there, that caught me off guard. Mundo. I'm actually kind of surprised there's like a 3D Birdo model in this game. Like, I thought it was going to be, I don't know, just like something that resembles Birdo, but it wasn't really an actual 3D model. Has Birdo ever appeared in New Super Mario Bros. Or... Oh, so that's weird, putting those two next to each other. God damn it. Oh. Yeah, there's a whole lot of jank with this. I know I've said that word a lot tonight, but... I say it for a reason. Also, my extra lives carry over from the previous game, I've noticed. I still have 28 lives. Oh, I see. That replaces the key for the door. I mean, I guess you've got to work around limitations, so... Trigger's in the middle there. I just realised that the Sniffet is a 2D sprite. So you can get a 3D Birdo model, but you're just like, yeah, fuck it with the Sniffet. Just like, let's just make a 2D sprite and just overlay it. I can't even, like, damage it. Oh, I see, right, okay. Just gotta wait for bombs to respawn, I guess. There we go. I actually really, like, I have to admit, I kind of like how janky this is. Like, it's kind of entertaining in its own weird, twisted way. It's charming, is probably the best way to put it. Oh. I don't know if there's like a mushroom down there or like a secret. Just trying to get rid of these enemies. Fuck it. You should see Wario in Mario Land 2. When I hear this music, it also reminds me of something else, actually. In fact, hang on a second, I think... Let me see if I can find it. But there's a particular thing that Vinny made many, many years ago that this reminds me of. Let me just quickly check. I think it's this one. I'm not going to show the video, but just listen to it.
Hey Mario! Did you ever wonder where a baby comes from?
Well, you see, Luigi, when a paisano puts a spaghetti noodle in a Mamma Mia's ravioli, a little bambino covered in prosciutto comes out about 9 months later.
What does any of that have to do with babies? Mario, I don't understand.
That's because you're a dog, Luigi.
Woof.
Yeah, don't ask, it's a Vinny thing. But yeah, that was the music from Super Show. He does a really fucking good Mario impression. Like, I wish I could do shit like that. Instead I have to settle with, you know what they say! So how'd I get rid of Birdo? Did I just jump on her? Oh, okay.
Need to go.
Can I jump on him? Yeah, I can. Can I grab him? Nope. Is that the stopper? The time stopper thing? No. Don't you get like a clock thing that like stops time for a few seconds? Maybe they couldn't implement that. I thought it was there because of the green leaf. And I believe that pipe is the warp to World 4. We're just going to play through all the levels. We need to experience the maximum jank in this. I want to see what all the bosses look like as well, so that's another reason to do all of this. Wow, they move super slow. Yeah, those are like the fuzzy, the sparky things that like go around the platforms, but look how slow that is. Okay. Right, so I guess I get chased by a Fanto now? Maybe. I'm not sure if that's in this game. Guess not. It looks like it's having a seizure trying to rotate around the platform. It kinda does, actually. No, I can't kill them at all. Oh, it's like a bullet bill thing behind it. That's how that works. So that sprite is japes, like I can't actually kill the Sniffets. Have they ever brought the Sniffets back after this game? So it's just like a variant of the Shy Guy, except that like fires bullets, but I'm not sure if they brought them back in any game. So yeah, welcome to the Lego room. Right, you ready to see what Mauser looks like? Let's open that up. Another 2D sprite. I'm not sure who made that, but I'm guessing they made it with like a free 3D program. Oh. Okay, that's kind of annoying trying to reach that. Guess I need to do this. No. Oh, what the fuck? Did I hit him there? Okay, apparently I hit him. God, this game is weird. He just fucking exploded for no reason. Right, World 2. Or Mundo 2. I wonder if the World 3 boss fight is going to be based on the Mario Advance version of the game, because that boss was, like, unique. So this game recycles a few bosses throughout, but World 3, if you play the advanced version of this game, they make like a brand new boss to kind of like reduce the monotony of like the repetitive boss fights. Because I think in World 3 it's supposed to be Mauser, but in the advanced version of the game it's like a completely new boss fight. Oh, I see, okay. That's what that is. Can't even ground pound this one. Guess we're gonna be in here for a while. It's not like I can dig down to speed this up, I have to like just fall slowly. I kinda like the advanced version, but it does have that issue where they just insert voice clips into every single character. You know, it just dawned on me that I shouldn't even be Fireflower Mario in this game, but I can do that anyway. Right, okay then. Moving on. I'm looking forward to beating this game and then having to slowly walk my way back out of this game so that I can do the next one. I mean, I could just cheese it and use the Fireflower Mario, but I kind of want to sort of retain the experience of Mario 2, so I'm not going to use it too much. Also, the cacti thing, I forgot what they're called, the Pokies, look really weird for some reason. I guess it's because they're green and not yellow. Like, they were green in Mario 2 as well, but like the official like modern version of the Pokies are yellow. So it just looks really weird and off. Nope, I can't even hurt him. God damn it. Pass! Look at that shy guy there. Like he's having a fucking grand old time. Oh, god damn it. I forgot about that. Okay, hang on a second, I'm gonna try something. I think it's roughly here. Now there we go. Okay, hang on. I wish I had 4 arms so I can do this properly, but I'm trying to capture this particular moment properly. Yeah, okay, there we go. That should be it. Yeah, there we go. Close enough. I don't know why he's doing that, but it's amusing. I can't pick up the mushroom blocks in this game.
Mexico.
So yeah, I'm really curious more than anything to see how these bosses look and how they function. Could have sworn there was like a hidden mushroom back here. Oh well. So yeah, the birds are supposed to represent the Bezos, I think they're called, like the shy guys that fly towards you. So I can ground pound the vegetables as well. Not that it really does anything, but it's something I can do. Yeah, so this is another one of those key segments where you need to go down, grab a key, or in this case hit a switch, and then go back up and go for the door. Thankfully this will be the last desert level for a while, so we won't have to do this mundane going down the sand gimmick until I think World 6 is when that happens again. I don't know if it's... oh, right, never mind. It's either or. I wasn't sure if it was left or right, but both ways work. And here's the quote-unquote key. Sadly, they don't have like a Fanto. I mean, I guess I should be thankful that there's no Fantos in this game. I'm not exactly fond of that gimmick, but it's like one less Mario 2 gimmick. Yeah, mash the jump button. No checkpoints, by the way, so if I die to the boss, I have to do this whole thing again. So let's hope I don't die. Maybe I can find a mushroom here before we fight it. There we go. Right, time for Triclide. I have no words. But I usually laugh at these, also I can see... okay then. Not that I was immersed to begin with, but the immersion has been ruined because I can see how this works. Oh, time! Fuck, I forgot about that! Shit! I was just taking it in without realising that the time was still moving. Oh, fuck. Right, well I guess we're doing that whole fucking goddamn level again. Good for me. Unless the game does checkpoint? Nah, didn't think so. That's fine, I'll just speed... well, I was gonna say I'll speed run through it, but I can't exactly speed run through the sand part. But we'll speed run through everything else, I guess. God damn it. Here's why I wasn't realising that the time was running out. Like, the music wasn't going at double the speed. You know how it does that when it's like less than 100 seconds? So I wasn't keeping that in mind because there was no visual indication other than the time running out indicator thing that happened like 100 seconds prior. But because the music was running at normal speed, I forgot about it, and I just didn't think about it. And then it happens, and then you're like, fuck. At least I know where the mushroom and the fire flower are now, so I can beat that boss quickly. Nope, ground pounding doesn't make me fall faster. I'm trying things to see if I can drop down quicker, but there's no... like, holding down plus jump doesn't actually make me fall. I love Mario's running speed. Or, not his running speed, I mean just the running animation looks great. In fact, can we... hang on. Let's, yeah, we can do it from about here, so... Sorry to do this again, but I really need a zoom in on this one, because it just looks glorious. Don't you love it when you try to grab the sides of an image and you drag it instead? Like, check his legs, though. Something about that just looks amazing. I can't tell if that's a custom animation, or if that's actually how he's supposed to look in New Super Mario Bros. Right, okay, enough of that shit, let's move on. Don't give you a lot of time for this one. Either that, or like so much time passes by just because of that fucking sand segment. Right, so let's beat Piranha Plant, I mean Triclide. So fucking goofy. Where did that fucking image come from? Does anyone know? I love this. I love everything about how janky and like relatively low quality this is. It's almost like it's a shitpost game, but I don't think that was the intent. But I love it nonetheless. Still don't know why the music does that on the menu. Right, here we go, World 3 now. Let's go. Gonna try speeding through the levels a little bit more now. Oh yeah, most people probably don't know about this, but there's actually a warp zone down there. Down that pit. I'm not sure if this game has that, but it's like to World 5, I think. Or World 6. Oh, this is... right, that's the Pidget things. Shit. Oh, fuck, no. Yeah, I'm glad the background water is like static and not like moving. I mean, it's not too bad in Mario 2, but if you've never seen what it looks like in Doki Doki Panic, don't. It like, the animation is like so fucking fast you can get a seizure from it. I'm not even kidding about that, by the way, that's a thing. Oh. Almost fell there because I didn't know that switch was there. But yeah, in Doki Doki Panic, the waterfall animation is like extremely fucking fast. It's like 10 times the speed of what it is in the actual Mario 2. And if you do like level 3-1 with that, it's like really fucking hard to look at the backgrounds. Just like a random water tile there for some reason. That's weird. Not sure why that does that. Kinda sucks that I can't change characters. I'm just choosing Mario this whole time. I mean, I'm fine with that. But in Mario 2, I like using Luigi, for the most part. I like his floaty jump in that game. Oh. I don't know if I was supposed to fall down there, but okay. It's not even a sub-area in this, it's just like one big thing. Okay, for some reason those just don't work. Right, almost done with this, I think, this level. Not my favourite level in Mario 2. Too many bomb blasting stuff to do in this one. The hell is... what is that? Is that a Monty Mole? I honestly can't tell what that is. That's a Monty Mole. It looks really fucking bootleg. Like, the Ninja and the Birdo models look fairly convincing, but that looks nothing like what it's supposed to be. Oh. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have fun with this, I can just tell. Wait, can I go up here? Or does this... No, I came from this direction. Okay, that works. And then for some reason a spiny. Because that makes sense. Oh, thank God. Whoa, what the fuck? What was that? It changed music there for some reason, I have no idea why. Oh wait, that's Mario 64 Bowser music? What the fuck? It's like Bowser's Domain. That's not... I have several questions, but seriously, that's like weird to hear that here. There we go. Yeah, maybe Mario 2 level shouldn't have a time limit, because I'm noticing that I'm running out of time in most of these. Mario 2 levels are like much longer than like Mario 1 and 3. Right, I guess the title of the level kind of spoils as to what the boss of this level is, but it's not whatever it's called. It's not Mauser, I don't think. Apparently it's a Shy Guy. Also, look at those sprites. Those are like the albatrosses. Thank God for the wall kicking. Yeah, I remember this level being a bit annoying because it's like one of those levels where you have to go vertically. Maybe not so bad here because the bombs are not spawning from those mini pipes, but I remember this level being tricky in the original Mario 2. Well, I guess that was just a waste of time then.
Oh no!
Whatever. You know, it's probably faster if I just restart the level anyway and not go in that door.
Oh! Need to go!
Oh yeah, you do have a point. There is an actual Monty Mole model in New Super Mario Bros. I don't know why they didn't use it. I mean, there it is there, so... Not sure why they used like something completely different otherwise. Yep. So yeah, when I did Mario 1, it wasn't actually that bad. Like, in general, like, yeah, it was a bit jankier in there, and like the Bowser thing was weird because it did nothing. But it was very serviceable and playable and stuff. Like, this is like much worse, but in a good way. Because clearly the person's like trying their very best to make sense of like the Mario, like the standard Mario mechanics and make them work within Mario 2's framework. And clearly they're not being, like, despite their best efforts, it's not working. But I think that actually is pretty funny, like, in a good way. Like, they can actually, they can't quite get it to work, but it actually, I don't know, it just adds charm to it, I guess. I know that's like kind of a cop-out answer to say it adds charm, but it does. At least to me it feels that way, like it's very charming. And it's like weird, quirky jankiness. That's the word of the night, jank, just because that's what it is. I think I'm going the right way. I forgot how you get up to the boss in this one, but I think this is the actual correct path. There's someone who's remaking All Stars and it looks better than this. Yeah, send me a link to that and I'll have a look at it. I mean, if I have to use wall kicking, if I have to use wall kicking, I'll do that. Okay, that one doesn't even work properly. It's like going around those two blocks, but not the entire thing. Get to see those shockwaves as a still frame. Yeah, it's just a big shy guy. I mean, it's very loosely kind of like the mechanical Birdo that's in All Stars, or the advanced version, sorry. I can't beat him, can I? Guess I just need to hit the chest. I can't wall jump there. There we go. Yeah, so technically I didn't beat the boss, I just finished the level. I should show you what why do I keep saying All-Stars? I should show you what the advanced version of that boss looks like. See if I can find it real quick. One moment. audio's going to be a bit crusty because I'm loading up my secondary browser so that I can check this real quick. Not dropping frames, am I? No? Right, good. Right, I'm just going to show you this real quick. I'm just looking for a video that I can play here. Right, here we go. Let's hope this still works, this browser thing that I set up a while back. Yeah, so here is... Like, again, in the original Mario 2, they just recycled the Mauser boss fight, so it wasn't anything new, but in the advanced version they added a new boss fight, so I'm going to show you that real quick, just for context. Oh yeah, voice clips as well. That's pretty much the whole boss fight. It's like, wait for X to come out, just like the normal Birdo, and then throw them back at it. I mean, it's a little bit different. Yeah, we're just going to skip forward a little bit. Oh, it takes more than 3 hits. And then, I guess it's like 4 or 5 hits, I'm not sure, but yeah. So yeah, that's the Game Boy Advance version of that boss fight. Oh, hang on a sec. Okay, let's continue, I think. Oh. I forgot for a second I had to move over there. Right, moving on then. World 4, so we're just over the halfway point. Whoa, what the fuck? Oh, they're just like solid platforms, these things? Okay then. So much immersion breaking stuff here. Ah. No rocket, sadly. I would have loved to see like a very scummy looking 2D rocket sprite that like overlaps Mario and then just like slowly goes up into the air. Like that would have been fun to watch. I don't know why that's a thing, this model. Oh, this is... I thought this was in the background. There's no boss fight in this one, by the way, it's just a gauntlet of enemies. There we go. I'm going to turn the volume down just a tiny bit, because the music's quite loud in this, now that I think about it. Not by much, but just a few percent should probably do it. See if I can finish this within the next hour. I think I'd be able to finish it within the next like 30-40 minutes probably. So yeah, the grey Montemos are supposed to be the flurries, which are like the little snowman thing that run around in Mario 2. And then we get JPEG whales. Aha! Fuck. Gotta love them ice physics though.
Oh, need to go.
again, no checkpoints, so you mess up once, you go all the way back. I think the original Mario 2 was like that as well, to be fair. Still annoying though, because Mario 2 levels are fairly lengthy by comparison. I'll piss off with that. Yeah, no water for some reason. The wheels are supposed to be spouting water, but they don't. Also, I believe the warp zone to World 6 is in this area, or Worlds. Yeah, World 6. Right, so I don't know how this part's going to work. Oh, okay then. Yeah, so for context, in the original version of Mario 2, to get past this part, you're supposed to... I think you're supposed to wait for the Shy Guys to like walk down here and then you ride the Shy Guys over the spikes. But obviously you can't do that because you bounce off the Shy Guys in this game, so you just put little platforms here instead. God damn it. Fuck it. I love how anticlimactic that is. It's just like, oh, it's Birdo, oh, it's dead. Fry Guy, I kinda wonder how this is going to work. Especially given, like, how this boss is designed. Oh yeah, this level starts with a Birdo right there. It's like that in the actual game as well. I'm pretty sure most people that are watching this knows that game like the back of their hand. But I'm just saying anyway for context. Oh, there is. I like how the timer thing plays as if to say that you're going to be ejected out of this area after the time runs out, but you never do. Ah! I knew that was water, but I missed the platform I was aiming for. You know, there's actually a Vinny meme that kind of spawned from this particular... Like, in the original Mario 2, you're supposed to ride the egg, but you can't ride the egg in this game. But there was like a meme involving Luigi riding an egg over the ocean. I'm gonna see if I can find that in a second. I'll do this first and I'll show you it. Let's look for that now, shall we? Let's see. Luigi, egg, ocean. There's a Vinesauce animated version. I'm looking for the original one. Right, okay, I think I found it. Let me make sure this is the correct spot. It's part of his Getting Weird With It, which is like a series of like random games and shit, but I'm gonna go look for the specific spot in particular, which is in here. Don't know why it's taking so long to load the video up. Just waiting for this to... I'm just seeing an infinite loading circle on YouTube right now. Refresh. It's actually at the very start of the video, so let me just up the quality. Hopefully this doesn't kill my internet. My internet's been relatively stable tonight, so I think I'll be fine. Let's re-enable my browser and enjoy.
Yep. Behold. So Vappy sent this to me. So thanks, Vap. My ears hurt now. I'm not entirely sure if there's a game here. So, where does Luigi go when he rides on an egg over the ocean? Oh, the name of this game is Luigi Floating on an Egg Over the Ocean.
That's fucking music though.
What is his end game? What is the destination? Something's happening here. Oh shit. I can rotate the ocean? The fuck is going on?
I think he eventually zooms in on the character so you can see it properly. Just give it another minute, I guess. It's not super long, it's like 4 or 5 minutes. This whole bit.
Yes, I think this is a reference to fighting Birdo in Super Mario 2. I think there's actually a specific moment where you're supposed to ride a Birdo egg over the ocean to get a secret. So I'm almost positive that's what this is all about. But, yeah, there are controls. It's just camera controls, though. Not a whole lot else is happening. Hang on, I want to reset this.
Made with
Only
Unity
the
because of
personal
course.
version. There he is. Look at him go, that motherfucker. He's crazy. Hey, Mario! I'm gonna ride an egg over the ocean, Mario!
Luigi, where you going?
I don't know! I heard there was a secret over the ocean, Mario!
That's really powerful, Luigi. You sure there's not kinda like a metaphor here for something?
I don't know, Mario! I'm riding a fucking egg over the ocean! I don't really do a whole lot else with my life, Mario. Let me have this, please.
Alright, Luigi, if this is what makes you happy.
I did see a mushroom there, but I didn't want to risk it. There was like 4 fucking Monty
Not a
moves
whole
down
lot
there.
makes me happy, Mario, but, you know... There he go.
Right, that's enough of that. Right, back to the game now. We're at Fry Guy. You can see him up there, so let's see how this plays. Oh, he's just a PNG. What? Okay. What? Okay, that's like the most anticlimactic boss I've ever fought. Didn't even do anything, he just exploded into small fireballs and the chest appeared. I mean, I don't know why I'm surprised, I should be expecting shit like that, but there we go. Mario, I'm running on an egg over the ocean! I really wish I could do those voices, like he does them really fucking well. Like he goes for like the cartoon voices from like the Super Show and the other Mario cartoons from like the 90s. Oh wait, that ticking is from the other room, right, okay. It's just carrying over into the reverse room. Gonna see some more of those... Yep, some more of those fish platforms. Also, look at Birdo's walking animation. I know I've been doing this all night and like zooming in on shit, but you get the most out of it if I enhance, so we're gonna enhance just to look at this before we even start fighting it. It's like it really needs to go to the bathroom bad. It really needs to go. So yeah, that's like a custom animation. You know, when it comes to Nintendo making animations for their models, they do really high quality, very polished animations. That was anything but. I know, I do realise that most of the time I've been playing this, it kind of sounds like I'm shitting on the person making this. It's not so much that. It's just, I find it genuinely entertaining. Oh. I don't know why I got hit twice there, but okay. But no, the whole, like, the way that this is, like, put together is just, like, really entertaining. It's actually good for streaming. Like, I think you guys might be... I hope you guys are entertained by watching me play this. I would hope so. I mean, that's the reason I'm streaming this and not playing it in my own time. It's the kind of thing you need to share, you know? Because sharing is caring, as they say. Oh yeah, you can... I forgot you could jump on those ones. The world's most powerful turnips. Also, why is there something in there? Oh wait, I see what's going on. That's where we drop next after we do this part. Never been a fan of this particular... Whoa, whoa, what the fuck? Okay. No idea what was going on there, but at least I didn't die. Just when I think I've seen everything, something like that happens. Ball Grip is the boss of this one. And I think World 6 it's Triclide again. I don't think they make a new boss for that one. Not even in the advanced version of the game do they have a new boss. Oh. Wait, what? Excuse me, why can't I grab this? I am so confused right now. Let's just move on. 10 out of 10 game mechanics. I mean, it's better than surprise mechanics, I guess. Yeah, I remember this level being fairly tricky. I think you like climb up a tree or something on the inside, if I recall correctly. Yeah, this is the part I remember being fairly tricky.
Oh no!
Especially if you can't see what's falling from above.
Need to go.
I'm looking for the potion thing. Guess there isn't one up there. Gonna need to find a mushroom so that I can get through this next part, because doing it with one hit is not gonna be easy. But I don't remember where the mushrooms are on this stage. Oh, is that one of them? Okay, no, that's not it. I mean, it was a mushroom, it's just not the mushroom I was looking for. Guess we're doing this part with one hit. I mean, I guess it's up there. I can see like a green stem. There we go. Wish I could move the camera up a bit so I can see what's about to drop from above. Yeah, so in the original game, this was like one of those levels where you could wrap around by going left to right and right to left. You can't do that in this game. Or can you? Nah. Yeah, if you go to the very far right end, you would come out the left and vice versa, but obviously, this game being this game, they couldn't get that to work. So you just have to make believe, I guess. You gotta believe! Right, I'm almost at the boss now. The last original boss fight before Wart. Of course. I'm not even surprised anymore. Does this boss explode or something like the other bosses so far? Okay, what do? I don't know if I just have to wait for it to like die or whatever. Maybe I need to get around to it, around it. Oh, okay then. I guess the mushroom blocks back there just clue you in on what you're supposed to do. I don't think the mushroom blocks were ever there in the original. I think you were supposed to pick up his rocks that he throws at you and then throw them back. Right, we're almost there. 2 more levels and then World 7, which is like 2 levels. I don't know why the game ends at 7-2, like that's weird for some reason, but that's where it ends. So yeah, more desert now. Ah! I like how the camera's like super zoomed in for some reason in this area. But once you leave, the camera's gone back out a bit. Oh yeah, this fucking level. Basically you have to find the right pipe to find the key for the door. But I forgot which pipe it was. And I can't get back out now. Wait, can I just skip this part? No, I have to find it. Yeah, so in the original version, all of these pipes actually work, but only one of them takes you to the right spot. So unless you know exactly where it is, you're stuck here for a while. Maybe this is the right pipe? Oh, there we go. I like the block face there. Got to get my way through here. Oh. There we go. Wait, why is there a toad up there? Do you see that? There was just a random toad at the top right corner stuck in the ground tiles. What? I was about to say something and then I saw that and I was my brain exploded for a second, just like trying to interpret why. But yeah, let's move on. 6-2, is it? Is this the one with the birds? You have to like jump on. Yeah, this is the one with the birds. What are they called again? Ah! I wasn't expecting that bird to just randomly change direction. Albatrosses, that's their name. I keep forgetting that. But yeah, albatross. I don't know why they're called that. It's not like they toss anything. And you can't like pick them up in Mario 2. Like you can only stand on them. I like the background. Background looks nice. So this is basically that one platforming level that everyone remembers for the wrong reasons. Specifically that it's like annoying. I don't think anyone likes platforming over small, narrow platforms, especially if they're moving like they are in Mario 2. It's a good thing the level's very short though. Oh shit! I got tricked. Are there any toads hiding up there? Or somewhere around here? Guess not.
Need to go.
I wonder if this level shortcut is in this game. Because there's like a big shortcut that takes you to the end of the level. Guess not. Yeah, usually there's like sinking sand over here, and if you like go under it, you can like go past this wall and then get to a secret that takes you to the end of the level, but guess they couldn't get that to work. That's fine, I was going to do the whole level anyway, but I just wanted to see. Oh. Okay, so there's just no secret there. Maybe the bombs blew it up, I don't know. Oh yeah, that one cryptic part in Castlevania. At least in this game it's optional, it's just like to find a secret, but in that game it's mandatory, is it not? Like you have to do that to progress. Also, this is a weird looking environment thing going on right now. Alright, Triclide is coming up shortly. Well, Birdo and then Triclide. You know, that's kind of a cool way to transition into the Sky Worlds. Well, World 7 kind of looks like a Sky World because it's like above the clouds and stuff. I don't think I need to kill the Birdo, but I do it anyway. Time to look at that derpy looking sprite. Yep, there is. Right, we're almost done with Mario 2 now. I can't believe I'm playing through all of these levels.
Need to go.
Also, for some reason, this one does not say Mondo 7. I mean, it says it there, but not on the actual graphic. So I could probably cheese this if I time my triple jump just right, but we're just going to play it the way the developer intended. Which is you have to go all the way over here, and then you go up to the birds, and then you go back. If you're wondering why there's a million birds, basically the bird moves from right to left, and you're supposed to ride it all the way back to the left end of the map. But obviously those ones don't move, so you just have to... They just put a series of them down there just so you could, like, jump back. There's the secret. Yeah, I kind of skipped over Castlevania 2 when I played the collection thing that came out a while back. I kind of wish we got more Castlevania games. Like, maybe another collection of like other games like Symphony of the Night, and I'm trying to think of some other games that came out. Maybe the GBA and DS games. Like, just put all the Metroidvania, Castlevania games on there and that'd be great. And maybe that, what was that one on the WiiWare that hasn't been re-released since? The remake of, what's it called again? Simon's Adventure or something? Castlevania Adventure or whatever. But there was one on the WiiWare that was actually really good, and it was a remake of a Game Boy game. But they should be putting that one on there. I'm just gonna skip that part. Oh yeah, there is a WiiWare Contra game, I forgot about that. I've never played that one though. But yeah, Konami did like a bunch of like remakes or reimaginings of their old properties on the Wii. There's Toad again. Just stuck down there. It's really funny when you can just see stuff that like kinda breaks what little immersion this game has. Right, so here we go, Warp Castle. I'll probably be finished with this in about 5 to 10 minutes. Well, last level's quite a long one though, so probably closer to 10 minutes, realistically. Yeah, that new Contra game kinda looks bad. I don't know why they're even bothering, to be honest. I mean, it's Konami, what do you expect? I don't remember which is the easier of these two paths because you split off into like two different paths here. But I'm going this way, so let's hope this isn't too bad. I'm guessing this is where one of the mushrooms are. Not that I really need it anyway. I've already got Fire Flower Mario, I don't need another mushroom or Fire Flower. I say that and I'm gonna get hit in like 2 seconds. Just perpetually shaking as they're going around those platforms. I don't even know what these things are called, and I can't hurt them with the Fire Flower. me adjust the microphone a little bit because it's not facing, like there's a, the way the cable's like sticking out, it's not quite facing in front of me. It was facing ever so slightly off to the side. I'm not sure if that affected my voice in any way, but I'm gonna have to see if I can find the cable tidy that like kind of holds that in place so it doesn't like turn to the side a little bit. Oh, we're already in workroom. So there you go, that's what work looks like in this game. You can't actually kill him, I don't think. Well, that was anticlimactic. I wonder where these 3D models came from. Like, I know it's a sprite, but it's like pre-rendered, so it's like it was made in 3D before it got converted to a 2D sprite. So I'm kind of curious where this came from. Oh, there you go then, that's Mario 2, I guess. That's not the Subcon fairies. That's the ones from 3D World. I shouldn't find that funny, but I guess that's Portuguese for Finn. Theme.
Yay!
Yay, I'm asleep. Right, okay then. Well, that was a bit of an experience and a half. Let's see how we're doing for time. I guess I won't do a whole new game, but I will start another game. Maybe do a couple levels to see what it's like. I think I'll do Mario Land next, and then we'll do Mario Land 2. So we'll start Mario Land, maybe do like the first couple levels just to see what it's like, and then we'll do the rest of it next time. So, you know, I haven't even been using these items that I've been picking up throughout this whole game. I've just been picking up mushrooms non-stop. Right, now for my favourite part, walking all the way back to the game selection screen because this game doesn't know how to implement a shortcut, I guess. And the music, weird again. That ending was made in Gmod. I'm not surprised. Sounds about right. I'm going to be saving Hotel Mario and... Oh, it's this way. I'm going to save Hotel Mario and, like, the other... What was it Mario's Missing? Or whatever that one was. I'll save those two for another time, but I'm just going to do the main games for the moment. God, why is this so slow? A minute, where's Mario Land 1? Did I go right past it? I wasn't paying attention. Oh yeah, there it is. How did I miss that? Right, so we'll do, like, I guess we'll do the first world of Mario Land and then we'll do the rest next time. So let's get started on this one. I suppose doing the first world of this will... Nice artwork. Is that official artwork or is that something somebody made? I can't tell. So I don't know if that's like part of the box art behind Mario when you look at the box, but... There you go. It's a Land. I like how the pipes even have the texture that they do in like the original game. Also, this is like in a minor key or something, which sounds weird. It's like a minor key or like some... I can't describe it, but it sounds weird for some reason. Also, I can see the Yoshi Sphinx in the background there, behind the pyramids. Which makes no sense, because I don't think Sphinxes are supposed to be that big. I think they're supposed to be like about half the size of a pyramid, if not smaller. Oh god, there's like a million Yoshi Sphinxes back there. Like, there's two here, and there was like one a little further back. I was hoping to hear the can-can. Lame. Yeah, in Mario Land, they play the can-can as your, like, invincibility music. Like, you know that song that goes... Like that song? That's the can-can. At least I can get through these levels quicker now compared to Mario 2, because Mario 2 is like a much slower... Like, getting through those levels take a lot longer than getting through a traditional Mario level. How many worlds does this game have again? Is it like 4? I think it's like 4. Yeah, it's only 4, that sounds about right. I forgot what World 2 was, but I think World 3 is the one with the Easter Island heads, and then World 4 is China, is that right? It's something like that. Oh yeah, we'll get to hear the music on, like, 1-3, like the temple music, which I believe Smash Bros. Has a cover version of. It came from Brawl. I wonder how it sounds in this game. Right, okay, so last level for tonight, 1-3. And then we'll continue next time I play this at some point. Oh, it literally is the Smash Bros. Brawl cover. Okay then. I mean, it's not original, but it sounds good, so I'm fine with that. You know, it's a shame you won't get to hear this song for very long because this level is fairly quick. Whoa. Excuse me, what? Was I supposed to go in that pipe, or did I just fuck the game up? Okay. Whoops, newer 1.0.0 has crashed. Please take a screenshot of this info below and send it to newer@newerteam.com. You can scroll through this report using the D-pad. What the fuck? Well, you know what? I think I'm just gonna stop there. We'll do 1-3 next time, I guess. I mean, I saved the game a little bit before I started Mario Land, so we didn't lose that much progress, really. You know what? I think that's like the perfect way to kind of like cap this off. So there you go. That's Mario 3D thingy. New. I forgot the name of it. New Super Mario Bros. All Stars HD or something like that. So yeah, I think if there was any way to end a session of Jank, that would be it. So yeah, I'll probably do some more of that next week. We'll do Mario Land 2, and then if there's time after that, I'll do one more game, but I'm not sure which, if I should do Lost Worlds, Lost Levels, or Mario 3. I guess I'll figure that out next time I play this.